Animals. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some are adorable to look at while others have a frightening appearance. Just because some of these animals possess some of the most frightening and cold appearances doesn't mean we can't have them around. In fact, it is always good to know which innocence are camouflage and what fierce looking animals are actually harmless, because you never know which one you might stumble upon in future. However, some animals are not easy to judge and can be quite deceiving. From a fierce looking yellow-tailed scorpion to a giant African millipede, we count 10 animals that look deadly but are actually harmless. So sit tight and let's uncover the secrets. Number 10. The Goliath Bird Eater. The Goliath Bird Eater is found in northern South America. It is the largest spider in the world by mass and size. It is also called the Goliath Bird Eating Spider. The Goliath Bird Eater is native to the upland rainforest regions of northern South America, northern Brazil, southern Venezuela. Most noticeable is the Amazon rainforest. The spider is terrestrial, living in deep burrows, and is found commonly in marshy and swampy areas. Interestingly enough, the spider is part of a local cuisine in northeastern South America. The flavor has been described as shrimp-like. Females mature up to 3 to 6 years and have an average lifespan of 15 to 25 years. They carry venom in their fangs and have been known to bite when threatened, but the venom is relatively harmless and its effects are comparable to those of a wasp sting. Number 9. The Tawny Dragon. The Tawny Devil or Tawny Dragon is an Australian lizard that usually lives in the arid scrubland and desert that covers most of central Australia. At sight, most people will be afraid to get closer due to the fact that the animals are covered entirely with conical spines. An intimidating area of spikes covers the entire upper side of the body of a tawny dragon. But in reality, they are relatively harmless as its body characteristics are just meant to scare away predators and nothing more. Also known as the mountain devil, the tawny dragon grows up to 20 centimeters in length and can live up to 15 to 20 years. Most of these lizards are colored in camouflaging shades of desert browns and tans. These colors changes from pale colors during the warm weather and to dark colors during the cold weather. The tawny scales also help to defend it from predators. This lizard is usually freezing and rocking as it moves about slowly in search of food, water, and mates. The tawny devil also features a spiny false held at the back of its neck, and the lizard presents this to potential predators by dipping its real head back. The false head is made out of soft tissues. Number 8. The Whip Scorpion. Upon sight, you might think the whip scorpion should be as deadly as its relative, the scorpion. You are wrong. In fact, you might be shocked to how harmless these beautiful beasts are. Whip scorpions are arachnids and have a similar appearance to true scorpions, but do not possess a venomous sting. Over 1,000 species of whip scorpions have been discovered worldwide. While they are not venomous, they can spray an acidic mix that has vinegar-like smell, and amongst all arachnids, they are probably the most undeserving of fear or repulsion. Tailless whip scorpions do not produce venom or toxins, nor are they capable of biting, stinging, or injuring a person in any way. They do not transmit diseases and they are not pests. Whip scorpions range from 25 to 85 mm in length, with most species having a body not longer than 30 mm in length. Whip scorpions are purely nocturnal hunters, feeding mostly on insects such as cockroaches, grasshoppers, though they also eat worms and slugs. Number 7. The European Yellow-tailed Scorpion. It's a small black scorpion with yellow-brown legs and tail. Adults measure about 35 to 45 mm and can be found in areas of warm temperature climate in built-up areas. In the UK, the scorpion occupies cracks and holes in walls where the moth pointing out crumble away. Small insects, spiders, and woodlice and other scorpions. Scorpions are not insects. Despite the dangerous reputation that scorpions have due to the venomous sting, out of 1,000 species of scorpions across the world, it is thought that only about 25 to 40 of these species pose a serious threat to humans if stung. The yellow-tailed scorpion is a mildly venomous and harmless scorpion, which will rarely use its stinger. The sting is like a bee's sting to humans. The yellow-tailed scorpion is an ambush predator, lying motionlessly at the entrance of its lair, but moving quickly to capture prey that wanders by. Number 6. The Giant African Millipede. The Giant African Millipede is one of the largest millipedes, growing up to 38.5 cm in length and 67 mm in circumference. It has approximately 256 legs, although the number of legs changes with each molting, so it's vary according to each individual. It is widespread species in lowland parts of East Africa, from Mozambique to Kenya, but rarely reaches altitudes above 1,000 meters. It lives mostly in forests, but can also be found in areas of coastal habitat that contain at least a few trees. Black in color and is often kept as a pet in general. Giant millipedes have a life expectancy of about 5 to 7 years. The diet African giant millipedes will eat a wide range of fruits, vegetation, and rotten leaves. Number 5. Vultures. Vultures are carnivorous. They prefer fresh meat but are able to consume carcasses that may have rotten so much that can be toxic to other animals. This gives vultures a unique important ecological role because they help prevent the spread of diseases from old and rotten corpses. Vultures have excellent senses of sight and smell to help them locate food, and they can find a dead animal from a mile or more away. Because of this, vultures often have large territories and spend a lot of time soaring to locate the next meal. It is believed that vultures circle dying animals waiting to feed. These birds are powerful flyers and soar on terms while they look for food, but they cannot sense when an animal is dying. When they locate a carcass by smell, sight, or the sound of the other birds feeding, they approach it quickly before other predators find it. Despite their intimidating presence, vultures are pretty harmless. They have no incentive to attack humans and they lack the physical attributes that could pose a threat. Although they are carnivores, most vultures feed only on animals that are dead. Number 4. The giraffe. The giraffe is native to the northern part of the Indian subcontinent, also known as the giraffe or fish-eating crocodile. The giraffe is a giant, critically endangered reptile now only living in certain regions of India and Nepal. The animal's teeth looks formidable, but in fact, its thin and fragile jaws are incapable of eating anything too large, so like a human. Number 3. Frilled shark. Seldom observed, the frilled shark may capture prey by bending its body and lunging forward like a snake. The long, extremely flexible jaws enable it to swallow prey whole, while its many rows of small needle-like teeth make it difficult for the prey to escape. Widespread patchy distribution in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, these species are found over the outer continental shelf and upper continental slope, generally near the bottom. Although there is evidence of substantial upward movements, living as deep as 1,570 meters in the ocean, the frilled shark is another sea creature you will probably never encounter, and even if you do, will probably not see you as a potential meal. The only known cases of frilled shark causing some harm to people are scientists who have accidentally cut themselves examining the shark's teeth. The frilled shark has seldom been encountered alive, and thus poses no danger to humans. Number 2. Camel spider. Known variously as camel spiders, winged scorpions, sun spiders, the order includes more than 1,000 described species. Despite the common names, they are neither true scorpions nor true spiders. Though they are more closely related to scorpions than to spiders, they are not especially large. Biggest having a leg span of about 12 centimeters long, they are fast in line compared to other invertebrates, with the top speed estimated to be 16 kilometers per hour, close to one half as fast as the fastest human sprinter. Camel spiders eat or chew on people while they sleep. Their venom numbs the area so people can't feel the bite. Camel spiders are non-venomous, and though their bites are painful, they are not deadly to humans. According to NSF, it is rare for a human to be bitten by a camel spider, but it does sometimes happen. If you are bitten, you should go to the doctor right away to have a bite when clean, because camel spider bites can easily become infected. Number 1. The milk snake. Although unlikely for them to attack, milk snakes' bites are non-venomous. These snakes won't cause much damage beyond surprising you when you discover them. If anything, they can be beneficial to humans because they consume animals that are often much more destructive to human environments like rodents. They are also known to eat birds and other eggs, frogs, fish and other snakes. Milk snakes grow 20 to 16 inches long. They have smooth and shiny scales and their typical color pattern is alternating bands of red, black, yellow or white, black, red. However, red blotches instead of bands are seen in most populations. Some milk snakes have a striking resemblance to coral snakes, and this mimicry, known as the Bedesian mimicry, likely scares away potential predators. While both milk snakes and coral snakes possess transverse bands of red, black, and yellow, common mnemonics could be used to properly distinguish between the deadly coral snake and the harmless milk snake. Red on yellow, kills a fellow. Red on black, venom black. As for me, no matter how I keep this mnemonic phrase in mind, I will never stand aside of a snake, be it harmful or harmless. As a matter of fact, they are the only animals that gives me chills. However, I do know there are some snake lovers among you right now who might be crazy enough to pull off the stunt. So that's it guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, you click the subscribe button and bye.